Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, YAHAWASHI Preached. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of YAHAWASHI, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in YAHAWASHI. And what I want to get into this morning, is going into YAHAWASHI Preached. Okay? YAHAWASHI Preached. Because at the end of everything, the reason we're here, is to forward, the kingdom of Yahawashi. Alright? To usher in Yahawashi and his kingdom, and to let our people know, the destruction that's to come before and the standard that's being raised, alright, for the elect, for those whom sincerely believe. Now, what I want to go into is Philippians 1 and 16, and read down and just expound in the spirit. Because when you go into it, it says, Philippians 1 and 16, it says, the one preach YAHAWASHI of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I'm set for the defense of the gospel. So the Apostle Paul was relaying how, you have men that teach YAHAWASHI just for the sake of contention. Jake could teach, just to get a reaction. Jake's whole purpose is to have a doctrine contrary to the true doctrine. Like that's the new thing now, to have an opposite doctrine. A doctrine that's just contrary to the true doctrine. You see? And the Apostle Paul say, men do these things to try to add affliction, to the ministry. Now, Apostle Paul was, he was being bound, That's why he was writing all these letters, because he was bound. And, a lot of Jake took opportunity, to try to push madness, man. Because they knew Paul couldn't move around as freely as he wanted to. But see, the Apostle Paul had developed a certain mindset, within this situation. Verse 18, it says, what then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, YAHAWASHI is preached, and I therein do rejoice. Yeah, I will rejoice. So the Apostle Paul had got to the point where it was all about YAHAWASHI being preached, man. It was about YAHAWASHI being preached. You see? And of course, there's things that are said that the doctrine has to be, defended. Because Apostle Paul, he was the one that wrote, marked those that cause division. And if someone is just off in the doctrine and, saying outlandish things that we know could cause confusion, because you got some jakes, they'll find a precept and they can bring it out and make it sound like it fit, their false doctrine, and those things have to be explained, and that's why we're here for what? The defense of the gospel, But then it comes times where you have, other little knick-knack issues, and, because if it was up to Jake, man, this would be one big soap opera, man. This thing will be one big, never-ending soap opera, man. But at the end of the day, the focal point of why we're here is YAHAWASHI Preached, man. And Apostle Paul was like, look, either way, man, YAHAWASHI is being preached, man. And he rejoiced in that. Verse 19 says, for I know that this shall turn to my salvation through your prayer and supply of the spirit of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Verse 20, according to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I should be ashamed, but that with all boldness as always, so now also YAHAWASHI shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death, man. And see, that's what we can lose track of if we get too involved in the soap operas and the little knick-knack things that's going on that really don't matter, man. Okay? It's about YAHAWASHI being magnified within our walk, man. Okay? The believers seeing YAHAWASHI, okay, manifest amongst brothers, man. Okay? That's what this thing is about, man. YAHAWASHI magnifying himself in the believers, man. Okay? All this little extra stuff in this, you can have so many things going on that really don't matter, that don't even deserve attention like that, man. It is what it is, man, but it's YAHAWASHI being magnified in us, man. Okay? It's easy to lose track of YAHAWASHI with all this, BS that's going on and unnecessary, drama. But we can never lose purpose of YAHAWASHI, man. It's about YAHAWASHI. He should be seen in us more and more. Okay? As teachers and leaders, YAHAWASHI is supposed to manifest in us, and we're supposed to push that vibration onto the believers, man. To the rest of the body. Okay? All this extra shit, because, like I say, YAHAWASHI ain't got no emotional ties to, these things outside of the ministry, man. YAHAWASHI has invested in us, all right, for his kingdom, man. For the sake of his kingdom, man. Being the asset for his kingdom. That's why he invested in us, man. Okay? All the other little things and, all these different little narratives and people's opinions and what people think, YAHAWASHI not all into that, man. Okay? He's about righteous judgment, and he's about his kingdom being established, man. Okay? And that's what this thing is all about, man. And that's why, at the end of the day, it's about YAHAWASHI being preached, man. YAHAWASHI being pushed more and more in the earth, man. You see? So at the end of the day, you're going to have a lot of things that come up, different distractions. And, Jake want to turn this thing, like I say, to a never-ending soap opera and, all these different things, man. Okay? But we just have to never lose the focal point, of YAHAWASHI being preached, man. So that was the point, Lord will you brothers and you few sisters were edified. Till next time, I say shalom. Kwon Gasha Allah Ball DTA soon.